Hey guys, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in tonight. Wanted to make a quick video showing you some SGC returns I received in the mail today. I submitted these through Nash Cards, which is a card shop in Tennessee, and to my knowledge has the cheapest SGC rate in terms of cost per card to grade. It's $25. And I know there's some places that have 29 or 30. I believe Sports Card Investor partners with a local shop in Loganville, Georgia, and they offer a rate of $30 or $29 depending on how many cards you submit. Nash Cards is $25 and you just have to submit at least 5 cards. I think they add a little bit of a insurance or shipping on top of it, so we did the math and it ended up being around $26.50 per card, so still cheaper than submitting through the local shop. But we submitted 9 cards. Not all of these are mine. I did do a quick video showing you what the cards were. So I'm just gonna kind of go through them here. The first one, the first 5 are my friend's, the last 4 are mine, but I'm gonna show you his as well, just because, you know, you may be interested in them. So first one is a Contenders Devin Vassell. This is a variation. I believe it's the championship ticket. Finals ticket out of 49, and he believed it would get a 9.5. It ended up getting a 9 with a 10 auto grade. Let me move these out of the way. So nice card. Vassell's not a huge player by any stretch, but really nice looking on-card auto, obviously, and short print with a variation. Should definitely be you know, worth something on the secondary market. He pulled this himself, so he's not really into it for a lot. Next card he had was a Lamar Jackson Mythical. This is an insert out of Donruss Optic. It is hobby only, so not short print, but not common. I think I ripped 7 boxes of hobby and didn't pull any. So he thought this would 10, but it 9'd. I haven't really looked closely. The corners looked good looked good on it to me. So I'm not sure what the issue was. There may be a print line or something that we missed, but I didn't really look at these very closely. I just kind of sent them off for him. Next card he had was an old Kevin Garnett insert that he thought would 9, that did 9, from Metal. Pretty common card from what I understand. I'm not that up on 90s basketball, but I think these aren't, doing too much, but at 25 bucks a card, not a bad one to grade. Next, he's a Hawks fan, collects Hawks players, so wanted to encase this Kaboom. Hunter, really good condition for a thicker card. He thought it would 9.5, and it did. Really sweet design. It's got the sort of the astral effect in this year. And this is from Crown Royale. I was about to say before they put it in Spectra, but I'm thinking of Color Blast. This is still in Crown Royale. So DeAndre Hunter, rookie Kaboom, nonetheless. That's a nice card. And then his last card was a kind of a big one. Ant-Man variation, 49 out of 49, also finals. He thought it would 9.5 and it did, or he thought it would 9 and at 9.5. There's a corner ding up there. You can see it in the light, so I'm a little surprised that it actually got a 9.5. I thought it'd get a 9. But nice looking card. This thing is, I think he got it raw for like, I don't know, 800 or something, and it's probably closer to 1,800, or at least double his initial investment with a 9.5 grade on it. So that's a nice one. Next ones, these are mine. This one I was on the fence about submitting. I probably shouldn't have. It's the Mosaic NFL debut Herbert. I thought it would get a 9, and it did. This is just the base card. I mean, it really wasn't that smart of an idea, because as a 9, I thought it was going to be a 9, and as a 9, these sell for like 40 bucks. So taking on the risk for $26 to make a very marginal profit was not the best move. But I just pulled it out of a random pack opening, and I thought, well, if I can increase the value at all, then it might be worth it. So, by the way, all these of mine are for sale if you're interested in them. Next, out of Optic, CeeDee Lamb, blue out of 179. I thought this would get a 9, but fortunately I got a 9.5. It was well centered. There was an issue, I think, with one of the corners that I was concerned about, but it wasn't major. I can't remember which one it was, but anyway, really nice looking card. Color match on the team color with the blue, and man, he looked good the other night. Just a wrecking ball when he gets the ball in his hands. Not a big guy, but just elusive, has a really good second degree of speed. And I think he's going to be an integral part of their future, at least in the next 4 years. So CeeDee Lamb blue out of 179. Optic, really nice looking card. Up next, Jerry Jeudy, who is unfortunately out for 4 to 6 weeks. High ankle sprain, but boy did he look good before he went down. Just exceptional route runner, and was seemingly on the same page with Teddy Bridgewater. So I'm excited to see what he does when he comes back. This is a Black Pandora that I thought would get a 9.5, and it did. There's a little bit of, I don't know if they pinged me for it, but this line right here actually kind of slopes downward slightly, so you can, it's hard to see, but you can see this is thinner than this up here. I have to imagine that was the reason that it was not a 10, because everything else looked pretty good to me. But this, like I said, numbered 25, really sharp card. I like that a lot, and probably my favorite parallel from Optic, the Black Pandora. Last one, another Jerry Jeudy. This is out of 75. This is a blue auto. I think I had it as a, I thought maybe it would 10, probably more accurately a 9.5, and it did get a 9.5 with the 10 auto, which looks really, really solid. Well-centered on-card auto, so, you know, 2 Judys. I just got a lot of Judys in Optic this year, so I figured I would grade them. But anyway, guys, that is it. Hope you enjoyed that video. Definitely recommend grading with SGC if you're thinking about it. Do it through Nash Cards, you know, for 25 bucks a card. If you want to flip some cards, or you've got some just kind of lying around that you've pulled yourself that you think, you know, maybe it's worth it, I highly recommend it. And I'll be submitting some more for sure throughout the season if I pull any cards that I think are worth submitting. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed that. Hope you gave you a little insight into SGC grades, a little look at some of the cards that I had coming back and that my friend had coming back. If you like this type of stuff, please like, comment, subscribe, helps the channel grow. And I'll be back later this week with another Fantasy Rip League video, and then rolling into October, we've got some stuff like Origins and Absolute coming out. So stay tuned, and as always, thank you guys so much, and have a great rest of your week.